Well, some really interesting viewpoints there. I think for the fans, player loyalty is such an important issue because we're stuck with our clubs for our whole lifetime, but if a player stays for a long time, we're likely to like them a lot more. Like going back to the clip with Fabregas, who's been at Arsenal for 7 seasons already. He's our captain and the Arsenal fans really don't want him to leave, but I don't think you'd see them begrudging him going to Barcelona because after all that is where he's from.
True, I mean, as much as the game is a passion for a lot of footballers, for a lot of others it's just a job. And I don't really blame a lot of them for taking more money when they're offered it.
And that's quite fitting really, talking about the Wayne Rooney incident. So we're going to go over to Old Trafford for Man United versus Spurs.
Afternoon, my name's Chris Cox. I'm a Man United fan for the last 30 odd years. I think the score today will be 2-1 to United, with Hernandez scoring the first goal if he's playing.
Yeah, my name's Roy Burdett.
Gavin Burdett. I come from Australia, always support Tottenham today. I reckon
it's a 20-year wait for a result, so I reckon any score will do so long as we win, but 1-0 will do. Gareth Bale might score.
Who do you think the key players for Manchester United are going to be today?
I reckon Evra a threat down the left, because obviously they've got attacking full backs, so I reckon Evra could get behind. So I reckon we could get a lot of joy down that left hand side today.
I'm Jamie Anderson, United fan, and today we're going to win 4-2.
Jamie, who's going to get the goals today?
Berbatov, Hernandez.
I'm Johnny, and it's going to be 3-1 Tottenham today. Pavlyuchenko hat-trick. Van der Vaart's going to play a screamer.
And finally, have you got a quick message for Sir Alex?
Yeah, I think he's doing well with the league. He good win last week at Stoke, and I hope he keeps up the good winning streak.
So, contentious goal for Man United there.
I think Tottenham are going to feel quite hard done by. Nani's goal was quite cheeky and it shows how important it is to play to the whistle. I think Clattenburg maybe could have been a bit more clear about the fact he was playing an advantage.
So, October was another exciting month for football. In particular, Bury striker Ryan Lowe stood out to you not so much that WinkBall handed him the Fans Player of the Month awards.
Hi, I'm Danny Alston. We're here at Gig Lane, Bury Football Club's home, with Ryan Lowe, who is the first WinkBall Player of the Month for October. Ryan, you're in the form of your life at the minute, aren't you? 10 goals in the first 12 games.
Yeah, it's going well. Like obviously, you know, we just wanted to continue as well. It's obviously, I think I'm taking all the blunders for it, but you know, it's my teammates as well that have been extremely quality throughout the season, and you know, they've got a big hand in what I do as well. You know, obviously set pieces, you know, and creating chances for me. So you know, all credit has to go to them as well, and obviously the coaching staff. But you know, it is good, and you take these awards, and you know, they don't come along that often. So you know, you take them when they come along.
Just a quick one about Ryan Lowe, and I think he's playing unbelievable this season. His confidence is there, his touch is there, and he is to the rest of the season.
And Ryan Lowe just won our Player of the Month. Why do you think he's so important to the team, and how do you think his season's gone so far?
He's more consistent than what he was last season, even though he scored 20 goals last year. I think he's a better player this year for some reason.
Manager Alan Neil seems to be getting the best out of you.
Yeah, he is, to be fair, and he gives you the licence to play, and he gives you that bit of loving, if you like. You know, he puts his arm around you when you need it, and he's quality with all the players like that. And you know, you're playing here in front of this crowd who are a good crowd, to be fair, and you know, they try and get behind as much as they can, and you know, it's paying off dividends for us at the minute. You know, long may it continue.
Okay, last season Bury were right up there for most of the season, and it just gradually tailed off, and you missed out on the playoffs.
Yeah, it did. You know, we couldn't buy a win. You know, if you had someone to buy us or to do whatever to try and get us a win, it wouldn't have happened, because obviously we just in some sort of bad form. But you know, that's football for you. We were all disappointed. We knew that, you know, we had chances and chances and chances to try and get into that playoff spot, and it didn't happen. And you know, we were very disappointed. But you know, we don't want that to happen every year. We want to be trying to change things around and try and go for a little bit more. And you know, the gaffer's changed quite a little bit around with players, i.e., you know, different type of players, different sorts of players, different attacking play. So you know, I've said all along from the start of the season, if we can finish above where we finished last season, a place or two, then we'll be okay.
Is that the aim this season? Stay in the playoff zone? Or?
Well, obviously it's got to be the aim, hasn't it? You know, I don't like to say, oh, you know, we're going to be pushing for promotion, because the league's tough and it's hard. But look, we're not just here to be playing football every Saturday. We want to be, you know, trying to progress. We do want to try and get in the top 7 and the top 3. So, you know, wherever it takes us, wherever we finish at the end of the season, if it's hopefully in the top 7, then we'll take that.
Okay. And I think Ryan Lowe's done like really good this season because he's got good pace and he's good at finishing.
My name is Ian McKernan. Lived in Bury all my life, followed Bury. Ryan Lowe, an ace find, a typical nil find, a gem, a jewel, without doubt. He's going to be the top scorer this year, and even without Bish, he's turning out to be a real number 1.
You are WinkBall Player of the Month for October.
Cheers, thanks very much.
I'll let you put that in your kids' bedroom.
Yeah, that'll be a lad's bedroom. Oh, it's a bit heavy, I have to be careful with that one. Cheers lads, thanks very much.
Well done for that, Ryan. Next week we're going to be handing out our Manager of the Month award, so make sure you guys stay tuned to find out who that is.
And now it's League 2 for our next game, Stockport v Hereford. Let's see what you fans had to say.
Keith Bailey. I think we've got a good chance today, to be honest. He's tying them up at the back. They're trying to play good football. A lot depends on how the forwards go on. They're a bit in miss at the moment, but yeah, all things taken into account, he's doing a great job.
I think we're going to win 3-1 CGR, Donnelly hat-trick.
Yeah, I'm going 2-0. 2-0, Donnelly and the new life Fletcher.
I think the score will be about 5-0 to us.
Taff Jones, Jeremy Jones, the Bulls are going to win. Let's have it.
Father and son, we're going to win 2-0, no problems.
I'm Alan Rose, Hereford supporter.
What do you think of the game?
I thought it was fantastic. Yeah, every player played brilliantly. We pressed them. They had very few chances, and yeah, it was great.
And have you got a message for the manager?
Get the job, Jamie. You're doing a great job.
Absolutely brilliant. What a great game. Rod Purdy back, 2 goals, fantastic. Can't do any better than that.
Oh, it was absolutely massive, mate. 5-0, unbelievable.
What was the best part?
Honestly, sat over there with the goals going in. Oh, it was just brilliant, absolutely amazing.
And have you got a message for the manager?
Just keep doing what you're doing. It's massive.
I'm Phil Duffy. I've just been to watch Stockport County for the first time this season. It will be the last time this season. Absolute rubbish.
I think he should just dock the wages completely. It was the worst performance I've ever seen as a county player. Man, Asawami, Lynch, Donnelly, I think who else off the top of my head, Glennon. They're not good. Well, Donnelly, so I'm not saying not good enough. Donnelly is good enough, blatantly, but the defence today was just awful. I'm embarrassed, and I'm going to take this shirt off as soon as I get home and not get it out till next week and come back when we're going to play Peterborough in the FA Cup and just hope to God that we just turn up, or else we're going to get annihilated next week.
Yeah, I thought we did really well. Obviously 5-0 scoreline. This is the first time we've had a clean sheet, I think, since the opening day of the season. So yeah, really happy with that, and obviously to score as many goals as we did, we're really happy.
And how was the team adjusting with Pittman as caretaker manager?
Yeah, you know, we've all known him for a couple of years. He's been here as our physio, so all the lads know him, and they've got a lot of respect for him. And you know, the results I think are showing that. We play with a lot of confidence, and you know, it's going really well at the moment.
Although it was a 5-0 win, are there any weak points in the game that needs to be worked on as a team?
Yeah, there's always things we can improve on. I think we had a couple of shaky moments at the back, which we'll go into training on Monday and work on that. But other than that, I think it was a solid performance, and we've got a game Tuesday against Aldershot to try and do the same thing.
Well, I think our shows out there, it was unbelievable today. I think if we play like that for the rest of the season, I think we've got a good chance of getting out of it, and maybe even a little push for the playoffs.
How was the team adjusting to Pittman as caretaker manager?
Yeah, it's good. It's been really good. Like the first couple of weeks was quite relaxed, and now we're starting to pick up a bit of form, and that it's getting better and better. Yeah.
Would you like to see him stay as caretaker manager?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I think a lot of the lads would as well. Yeah, he's come in and he's put his stamp on things, and yeah, we're really enjoying it at the moment.
Well, Jamie Pittman is making a really great case for himself as caretaker manager of Hereford there after that 5-0 away win.
And he was helped a bit by some terrible defending from Stockport.
That is true, but I'm afraid, guys, that's it for this week's show. So make sure you keep sending in your views to us at football@winkball.com.
And remember, if you're at a game this week, then look out for the yellow and the blue. See you later.
Bye, guys.